All right, welcome in and good morning, everybody. Welcome in again for another Qi Gong movement and breathing class. It's warm, or it's cold in here where I'm at, so I want to warm up and be gentle with my joints at first. So let's just start tapping the feet on the ground, getting a little bit of vibration through the body. And we'll start slow today and move into more alerting and waking up type of movements and breathing patterns later, and maybe some sounds. We'll start gentle. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. Sometimes in the morning we're stuffed up, or even just different seasons we're more stuffed up than others, so it might be difficult to breathe in through the nose one day and then not the other, I don't know. So do the best you can. All right, I'm going to lean down toward my calves and my ankle. I'll stand up in the second half of class. You're welcome to stand sooner than me, but I usually recommend at the very beginning to sit in a chair because then you can reach your lower half. Working our way up toward the knee, circles around the knee, gentle circles. All right, little hammer fists and gently tapping on the top of the quadriceps, breaking up any congestion, right? If you have not done Qi Gong before, or a lot of Eastern exercises, the practices can look a little bit different, a little bit silly. You think you're starting an exercise class and then you start tapping on yourself. Well, that's all right. It's good to expand the experience and check it out, because you might find that it feels really good, right? It wakes up the body in a different way than we're not used to. Sides of the leg, underneath the hamstring, and we won't be tapping the whole time. We'll be moving and breathing in a minute here. If you've been with me for a while now, you guys know that. All right, switching sides. Calves, ankles, working our way up toward the knees, washing the knees. Little hammer fists, tapping the tops of the legs and the sides of the leg. And underneath the hamstrings. There we are. Soft starts in the morning. Soft starts are nice, right? Let's pull the shoulder blades back. Nose tilts up just a little bit, and soft breathing in through the nose. It doesn't need to be a vigorous or aggressive breath in, just soft and gentle breathing in through the nose if you can. Might even be kind of quiet. When we exhale, breathe through a smaller hole in the lips, so it'll be a slower exhale, like there's a straw in your mouth, and you just let that stream out slowly. In through the nose, out through the lips. You might hear a little hiss of air through the lips. And another focused inhale. And out through the lips. All right, sitting up nice and tall, let's tap the ribs and gently tap the belly, okay? So the wrists, right, the heavy part of my hands, these are hitting the ribs, and you might make a little sound with that, like, okay, if that feels silly for you to do, that's okay, you don't have to do it, but I'd encourage you to give it a shot. Sound is good. Sound is vibration that comes from your own self, and that helps to break things up and move them around how they should. Tapping the fingertips gently into the stomach area, getting the digestive system awake for the day, waking up our whole bodies here. You can alternate left and right, so it might sound faster. 3, 2, 1, and rest the arms down at the sides. Palms up. You might feel a little bit of buzzing in the fingertips. The nervous system is just trying to recalibrate, re-regulate, and catch up with all that sensation. Breathing in through the nose, roll the wrists. Getting ready for a good day, hopefully. Bend and extend the elbows. All right, if your fingers are cold, let's warm up the fingers, rubbing the palms together like we're starting a fire. And we are almost done with our warm-up, by the way. I'm going to start weight shifting here to get my hips moving, get some pressure out of my sit bones. If you're standing already, by the way, you're certainly welcome to stand the rest of the class. If you like, you want to weight shift on your feet so that you get that pressure out of one foot or the other. All right. Act like you're washing the wrists and the forearms, or like you're rubbing lotion in, right? Kind of stretching the skin around, getting all the soft tissue to just move, blood flow through the arm, and then we'll switch sides. Like you're rubbing lotion in. And up through the arms. All right, there we are. Shoulder blades pull up and back as we roll the shoulders. Big shoulder rolls. Big shoulder rolls. And let's switch directions. Up, forward, and down. Breathing. I just had a nice little yawn there. You might yawn through this class, right? It doesn't mean you're bored. It just means your body's trying to re-regulate oxygen and carbon dioxide, getting the gas balance through the body. All right, settle down with the shoulders. Turn the head left and right. And there we go. Okay. One quick couple of moves on the face. So I'm going to take my glasses off. You don't have to do that, but it's easier for me to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to take the skin from the bridge of the nose and pull to the sides, right? Which opens up the sinuses a little bit. It opens up the airway in the nose. You want to pull the skin to the sides, underneath the eyes, and pull outward. And breathe in through the nose if you can there. Opens up that airway. If you're stuffed up, that can be a nice starter move for somebody who's training to breathe in through their nose. Over time, it does become easier. That airway opens up more and more. It's like training any muscle group. Get stronger and better at it. So pulling the skin out to the sides and breathing in through the nose. There we go. And then tap the forehead, circling out. Temples, getting blood flow, getting a little bit of vibration through the head, gentle vibration down toward the jaw. Might open the jaw, relax the jaw, and down the neck, and there we go. All right, movement and breathing. I don't know what you guys came for, but that's what most people come for, so let's get to it. I'm going to turn slightly to the side for another angle for you guys. Roll the wrists up toward the shoulders, breathing in gently and slowly. Okay, rolling the wrists up, breathing in. Exhale, down, down, down. So we're really starting to wake up our movement and our airway here. If you're standing, you want to rise and fall with your breath. Okay, so when you breathe in, you stand tall, but you don't want to lock the knees out. Okay, so don't lock the knees out. Keep them slightly bent even when you breathe in. Then when you exhale, sink down. So breathe in and stand tall, slightly bent knees. Exhale, sink down, more bent knees. If you're standing way ahead of time, you're welcome to do that. Okay, coming on up. Changing here, I'm going to push straight forward and breathe in as the waves come back to shore, okay? Exhale, push the waves out to the ocean, and then breathe in, kind of coming narrow and wide, narrow and wide. Push straight forward. Breathing in, you might yawn for these. Exhale, push. And I'm making an SH sound, okay, as I exhale. And it sounds a little bit like a seashell up to your ear. Breathing in as we come back. Just a couple more here. You want to go your own pace though, right? I'm going pretty slow on purpose. I want to control my breathing. But if you're holding your breath to go my pace, don't hold your breath, right? Keep on breathing. At the top of your breath, loop back down. At the bottom of your breath, loop back up. Last one here, breathing in, coming back. Forward and down. All right. Breathe in as we circle out and halfway up at the sides. Exhale, down, down, down. So our movements will be softer and smaller at the beginning of this class because it's specifically I'm going to do a morning-based class, right? Like we're getting up for the day. And then toward the end, they're going to be bigger movements. Breathing in, circling halfway up. And down. Breathing in, circling halfway up. And down. Last one here, breathing in, circle halfway up. Hands come close together. The fingertips might touch just a little bit. Breathe in, and the hands come just as wide as the shoulders. So not very wide this time, just about as wide as the shoulders. Exhale, fingertips come back together. Okay? From the side, it looks like this. My hands come out to the shoulder width. Chest is pushing forward. The shoulder blades pull back. It's like I'm opening up the chest here, expanding the lungs. Exhale, fingertips come close together. I'm getting some good yawns in today. If you got a yawn, if you got to burp and belch and make some sounds, that's all right. Couple more here. And let's make it wider. Okay, so I'm going to stretch this ball apart wider, wider, wider. Basically within my comfort zone, but as wide as I can. Exhale, fingertips come close together. Stretching apart. Back together. Two more. Here's one. And last one. All right, flatten the palms together and imagine you've glued your fingertips together. When we breathe in, the fingertips will stay together, but the palms come apart, meaning you form this ball shape right in front of your sternum here. As we breathe in, shoulder blades come back, we sit up nice and tall, or if you're standing, you stand up nice and tall. When you exhale, you deflate the ball and flatten it out. Kind of round the shoulders forward, which you don't want to do for your posture throughout the whole day, but for this controlled exercise, it's good to get some shoulder mobility and some spinal flexion and extension. So we round the shoulders just a little bit, not the low back. We don't want to lean down toward the ground, but a little shoulder rounding is fine. Breathe in, fill the ball, sitting tall. Exhale, flatten the ball, sinking down. In and out. Now, if you're finding that you're holding your breath, right? Move on faster than me, that's fine. Letting it out. Couple more here. Shoulder blades pull back. Chest is up. Exhale. All right, last one. Fill the ball, sitting tall or standing tall. I want to widen up my feet and exhale, send this ball forward and down. Breathe in, come back up the body. So we're sending the ball into orbit, we call this. Going around the universe. Forward and down. Breathing in, back up. Forward and down. Awesome job today, everybody. Breathing in, coming up. If you're standing, right, you want to sink down as you exhale and stand tall as you inhale. Last one here. Breathe in and come up, and then we'll switch directions. Roll the ball down the front of the body. Breathe in as we scoop up and back. Exhale down. Breathe in as we scoop up and back. Exhale down. Breathe in as we scoop up and back. Exhale down. Breathe in as we scoop up and back. Last one here. Breathe in as we scoop up and back. Slightly different now. Push straight forward from the shoulders. Exhale. And then we roll up over the forehead and straight forward from the shoulders again. It's like we're pulling the tablecloth out, okay? Coming up and over. The silverware stays there, right? Push. Breathe in as we come up and back. Let's go back to that sound-based exhale so we can make a shish sound, an SH sound. Shh. Breathe in, come up and back. If we'd like to start building a little bit of pressure in the exhaling system, right? The muscles involved in exhaling, bring your lips a little bit closer together, but not for a slow exhale. So I'm not going to call it pursed lip breathing. I'm going to call it pressurized breathing. Bring the lips close together like you're going to blow up a balloon or blow out a candle a few feet ahead, okay? It looks like this. Breathe in, up and back. Sort of pucker the lips and pressurized exhale. I'm going to make my movements a little bit bigger here, up and back. Up and back. Waking up the body more and more, up and back. Last push. Turn the palms up and let's circle out as we breathe in, okay? So now the arms stay fairly long with just a slight bend in the elbow. Exhale, circling forward. Palms are up. Breathe in as we circle out. Exhale forward. Breathe in as we circle out. You're welcome to soften the eyes if you need any kind of rest visually, but you can also open the eyes brighter as you inhale. It's part of our visual energy production system, right? We've got movement, we've got breathing, the hormones, endocrine system, all that. But your vision also, if you can open your eyes when you breathe in, that can be awakening and stimulating as well. Last one here, breathing in, circling out. And exhale forward. This is bow and arrow, okay? I'm gonna leave one hand forward. My right hand's gonna pull back as I twist from the waist up. I'm not twisting my knees, okay? Right hand pulls back and breathe in. Exhale and unwind. Left hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. Couple more here, one more on each side. More movement, more energy production. Left hand back. Last one. And let the hands kind of drift down or drop down at the sides. Awesome job, everybody. Did I mention that now is a great time to subscribe to this channel so that you can see more from me next time? Okay, I'm going to do a couple more seated, and then I'm going to get to a standing posture and move around even more here in a minute. So toes are forward. I'm going to breathe in, circle out and up, a little bit more movement. Exhale, out and down. Okay? There's a breath called an ocean breath or ujjayi breath. There are lots of names for it, but essentially the idea is that we open our mouth bigger, which is a larger escape route for the air, right? So when we do this, we're exhaling faster. Okay, so what it looks like is, and I'm going to change my arm movement here as well. Breathe in, circle out and up. Hands are going to go forward and down with this large open mouth, okay? And I'm going ha, like I'm fogging up a glass in front of me, like a mirror or a window right in front of me, okay? It's a hot breath. Breathe in as we circle out and up. Breathe in as we circle out and up. I'm getting a little bit more vigorous here with my nose breathing as well. I'm just going to do 2 more. Last one. Widening up my feet. All right, and we are ready for a more vigorous movement pattern. This move is called Tiger, okay? Don't get dizzy and lightheaded though. If you're going overboard with it, calm down, recalibrate your breathing pattern, and listen to your body. If you're getting dizzy and lightheaded, you might need to kind of reset, right? Center the breathing. Find the homeostasis in the breath. Okay, so here we are. If you've got the energy and mental space for it, give this a try. Pushing down, squeezing the chest muscles and the core, and really trying to get all the air out. Okay, so this one can be more vigorous. You're trying to empty the lungs. Usually you can exhale more than you think, right? You can get it out, and then usually there's a little bit more. Push it out, push it out, okay? And it's hard to talk when you're really out of air, but trying to get your air out. Again, don't get lightheaded and dizzy from it. Regulate yourself, monitor yourself. When you come up, it's the opposite. Shoulder blades pull back. We've got these cat claws or tiger claws. They look like rock climbing hooks to me, like they could link together. But they come back and up toward your shoulders, a little bit wider than the shoulders maybe. You're pulling the shoulder blades back and you're opening up the chest. When we exhale as much as we can, we push down. When we come up and back, we inhale as much as we can. Usually you can get a little bit more air in than you think. So it sounds like this. In, 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 in. Right? my voice is getting higher pitched because it's hard to speak when you're filling. Okay? But you don't have to be all choppy like that. It doesn't have to be one, then the other, then the other, then the other. You can breathe in smoothly if you can fill your lungs. Well, let's give it a shot. Nice wide feet. I'm going to do about 6, 7, 8 of these. Okay? Push down, get it all out. Breathing in, coming up. And don't hold your breath, right? At the top of your breath, let it back out. At the bottom of your breath, let it back in. So don't wait for me, right? Don't wait for me. A bit. Again, you should go your own personal pace. Everybody's got a different lung capacity and a different rate of inhale and exhale. I'll do just a couple more here. Here's my last one each way. And down and out. Final move, scooping from the river. Palms up, scoop forward and up, breathing in. Splash over the forehead, start to exhale as we split the hands and come down. Okay, so we're kind of resetting here. This one I wouldn't say is more vigorous than the last one. The tiger is probably the most vigorous that we do in this class. Splash, split, and exhale down. There are some where we really challenge our gas exchange tolerance, like yin and yang. We haven't done that yet today. Splash, split, and down. Okay, it looks like this from the side. I'm not leaning forward a ton. I'm not leaning down to the ground. It's just a little scoop from the river, breathing in. Splash, split, and down. Feeling good and ready for our standing half. You are welcome to join for the standing half, or you're welcome to stay seated for the next half. Last one here, scoop, split. Scoop, splash, split, and down. All right. Awesome job, everybody. I'm going to do the second half standing. Seriously, go subscribe. I'm going to move through some of the Qi Gong movements a little bit more quickly in the second half because we've already seen them. So they'll just happen a little bit faster. We might get to a couple extra, but that is the majority of our movement patterns today. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Warming up the legs. You want to move a little bit side to side, weight shifting, nice wide base of support. Remember, if I'm breathing too fast or too slow, you're getting dizzy, lightheaded, whatever, anything like that, recalibrate, re-regulate. If you need to yawn, burp, belch, sneeze, itch, whatever, address the bothers in your body, right? Part of this class is about addressing those things. We're getting the congestion out, we're getting the discomfort out, okay? So you don't have to just like suffer through it. It's better to, for this practice, it's better to address it, right? If you need to shake, weight shift, go for it. All right, here we are. Breathe in and roll the wrists up toward the shoulders. So I'm going to start soft again here, and I'm going to get more and more energized. Down, down, down. Breathing in, coming on up. Try such subtle breathing that it's like a silent breath. Okay? So I'm going to try a really silent breath in. It'll be slow. And out. So that's a nice calming breath. Then I'll breathe in a little bit faster. And last one here, coming on up. And pushing the waves back out to sea, okay? Wide and narrow as we breathe in. And SH sound as we push them back out to the ocean. Breathing in as we pull back, standing tall. SH as we push them back out to sea. How many times in and out do you go? Doesn't matter to me. It might be once, might be twice. It might be several times like this. Depends on how big your breath is and how fast you're moving your arms. That's fine. Either way. All right, last one. Forward and down. Breathe in as we circle out and halfway up. We'll just do about 3 of these. Exhale, down, down, down. Soften the eyes, right? Let's kind of reset our energy, circling out and up. Soften the eyes as we sink down. The knees should be unlocked the whole time. Last one here, breathing in, eyes are opening. Fingertips come close together as we sink at the knees and hips. You might widen up the feet, maybe. Breathe in as we stretch apart, but only about the width of the shoulders. Exhale, fingertips come close together. They might touch. Breathing in, coming apart. Fingertips coming close together. Your stomach might start to gurgle here with all the movement. Especially if you've been settled down for a while, right? If you got out of bed and this is one of the first things you're doing, things might start moving. Breathing in, I'm going to stretch wider now. Exhale, fingertips come close together. A little bit more forcefully exhaling. I notice if I were to do that for a full 45 minutes straight or something like that, the forceful inhale cools my nose a little bit too much. It almost feels tender. Okay, so it's something that I noticed when I first started nose breathing, which is really good for you to do. But I noticed when I first started doing it that it was not comfortable. So if you are normally a mouth breather and you're trying to breathe in through your nose, you might notice it's a little bit raw, it's a little tender, it's a little stuffy. It does get better over time. All right, last one here, breathing in, stretching apart. Fingertips come close together and flatten out, flatten the palms together as well. Okay, fingertips are glued together, so they stay together the whole time. When we breathe in, the palms come apart, shoulder blades back. Exhale, deflate the ball, deflate the body, sink down at the knees and hips, head tilts down a little, shoulders round. Soften the eyes. Breathe in and all the opposite happens. We stand tall, shoulders back, chest up, nose up, eyes brighten. Exhale, deflate the body, deflate the self, deflate the ball. But it's not like sadness, it's like recharging, okay? Think of it as your rest period. Whereas when you breathe in, that's your energized period. Shoulders back, nose up, eyes are bright. Exhale, sink down, softening the knees and hips. Let's do 2 more inhales. Here's 1. Exhale, sink down. Nice wide feet here. Last one, inhale, breathing in. Shoulders back, chest up, nose up. And send the ball forward and down. Breathing in, coming up the body. Exhale, forward and down, sending the ball into orbit. Breathing in, coming up. Exhale, forward and down. Breathing in, coming up. Exhale, forward and down. Last one here, and we'll switch directions. Up the body. Exhale, back down the body. Breathe in as we come up and back. Exhale, down, down, down. Breathing in as we come up and back. Exhale, down, down, down. Breathing in as we come up and back. Exhale, down. Last one here, and we'll change it just a little bit. So we come up and back. To the shoulders, push straight forward and make that SH sound, the shh. Okay, then we roll up over the forehead just a little bit, maybe to the eyebrows. This looks like, to me, like we're pulling the tablecloth out and leaving the silverware there. Your wrists kind of get this goose neck, crane neck, cocked wrist. As we breathe in, exhale, push forward. Shh. Breathe in, roll back. And after this one, I'm going to start same move, but pressurized exhale. So pressurized breathing. So we pucker our lips toward each other, right? Toward themselves, and blow out like you're blowing up a balloon or a candle a few feet away. Breathe in, come up and back. Breathe in, come up and back. Breathe in, come up and back. All right, it's going to be bigger now, so I'm coming up higher. Breathe in, come up and back. Really cooling the nose. Up and back. Last one here, up and back. All right, let's turn the palms up. Breathe in as we circle out, opening up the chest, breathing in. And exhale, circling forward, sinking at the knees and hips. Breathe in as we circle out. Chest pushes forward, the shoulder blades pull back. Elbows are just slightly bent. Exhale, sinking forward, sinking down and circling forward. Breathe in, circling out. Exhale, circling forward. Breathing in, circling out. Awesome job today, you guys. I hope you're all feeling better, feeling good, feeling rested from the night, hopefully. Can't always guarantee good sleep, but I hope you're living well, resting well, feeling well. Not quite done yet, but we're getting there. Breathing in, circling out, last one. Exhale, circle forward, and bow and arrow. So I'm gonna pull back with my right wrist, right fist. You don't have to do the right side. I'm on my right, but you could be on your left. Waist up only. We're not twisting the knee. Don't twist the knees. I'm stumbling today. That's all right. Exhale and unwind. It's the morning, right? Left hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. Right hand pulls back, breathing in. Exhale and unwind. One last one here, breathing in. Exhale and unwind, and then the hands can drift down, down, down. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, we've got a couple moves left here, and then we'll start our closing. Once again, great to have you all today. Hope you're ready for a good day. All right, just about done here. Breathe in, circle out and up. Palms forward and ocean breath. So we exhale through a larger opening in the mouth, right? Breathe in as we circle out and up. Breathe in as we circle out and up. Circle out and up. I'm going to do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, and then I'm going straight into tiger. All right, nice wide feet. Squeeze the chest muscles, squeeze the core as we exhale, try to get it all out. Breathe in as we come high and wide, opening the eyes nice and bright, shoulder blades pull back, fill the chest and the lungs. Exhale down and narrow. Breathing in high and wide. A little bit more vigorous here if you like. Exhale down and out. It's okay to make some sound here. Breathing in, coming high and wide. Exhale down and out. Now I'm just going to do 2 more of these. 2 nice deep breaths. In and out. That's 1. 1 more each way. In and out. That's 2. Scooping from the river. This is our final move before our closing. Splash over the forehead. Start to exhale as we split and sink down. So we scoop and breathe in. Exhale as we splash, split, and sink at the knees and hips. Scoop and breathe in. Splash, split, and sink down. Scoop and breathe in. Splash, split, and sink down, down, down. All right, everybody, I'm feeling more energized. I hope you are as well. Splash, split, and sink down. Here's our closing. It'll be brief. I want to keep our energy up, right? You might shake out the arms, shake out the legs, and kind of get up on your tiptoes and bounce a little bit. If you're standing, here's our closing. Palms together, up over the head, breathing in. Behind the head, make sure we've got all the mobility that we need for the day. Down by the waist, down just underneath the knees. And although we don't like to round the back throughout the day, right? We try not to be hunched over throughout the day. This one is good for kind of decompressing each vertebrae. So we come underneath the knees, tuck the tail and the chin, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, okay? Palms together, up over the head, back of the head, armpits, waist, down underneath the knees, rolling on up. All right, and our final closing move here. This is a 4-part move. We push in 4 different directions, clearing or expanding the small universe, different names. Down, sideways, forward, and up. Now we're not in a hurry, but I'm gonna increase the speed on these so that we're really producing a lot of energy, right? Bright eyes, ready for the day. Here we are, here we go. Breathing in, coming up toward the shoulders. Exhale down. In and up. Out to the sides. In and up. Straight forward. Back to the shoulders. This is the funny one. We push up and sink down. Breathing in, coming back to the shoulders. Exhale down. In and up. Out to the sides. Final round. Back to the shoulders. Straight forward. Back to the shoulders. Last one. And push up, sink at the knees and hips. All right, you might need to catch your breath there. That was kind of fast. You don't want to keep doing that all day, right? Back to the heart. Hands over the heart. Breathing in. Exhale, unfold, unwind, roll the wrists, bend and extend the elbows, move the shoulders, the head, shake it out. And everybody, thank you guys for coming. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you could share these videos with somebody else that you think maybe could benefit from exercise, and I'm saying everybody can benefit from exercise. So yeah, share it with everybody, and let's see if we can get to 50 subscribers by the end of July. All right, thank you guys so much.